Greetings, everyone. I am your tube citizen, jvoodoochild, and this is Manor Lords. We are 0.8.050, maybe 55. But essentially, the big 2025 beta version of the game has gone to main production. And I am trying to return to enjoying this game. I am very mechanics focused gamer, and I kind of lose the fun out of enjoying games for their own sake and missing out on the beauty of it because I'm always trying to play optimal. And so I'm kind of taking this new beginnings period to challenge myself to not do that. And the way I've decided to do that is kind of doing Iron Man in a way. No saves, no pauses, which is like the key. Just don't pre plan anything, just go with it. Also, I'm kind of throwing out some of the optimal plays of focusing on housing and pop growth at the very beginning. I'm going to kind of take a practical approach to the challenge of the game of, how do you build a settlement from just a couple of people living in tents to a fully developed town. And so, like, the strangest thing for me is fresh water. Why is that not like the immediate requirement? So that's going to be my first building, and is going to be a build a well, and then I'm kind of going to develop my first kind of stuff around that well because that's a focal point for a community, and so just kind of do more role playing things, and again without pausing, and just go with it. No re rolls. And so I have selected the Noble Snail because I always play at normal speed and then pause on top of it a lot on that. So my games are very slow in developing and whatnot. Let us continue. My favorite map, I guess, is Winding River. And for whatever reason, I just like this region here. I'm going to set up the Baron over here. And the reason for that is because there are bridges here and here that access this area, and they're easily defended from the Baron, who can field better armies. And let me see here. I'm going to set up 3 AIs. And I'm just going to plump myself right there. And a lot of development has been done with the AIs. And I'm going to set them as far away from the trade posts. That's a good spot there. And so, bandit camps are always going to show up here. We have a maximum of 3 nodes that they can occupy. I'm going to move them closer to the band camps. Maybe they'll steal from them instead of me. That'll be kind of interesting. Yeah, I like that idea. And let's just begin. No saves. No rerolls. Let's go with it. Crazy, isn't it? All right. First things first. Hooray. Build a well. All right, where's my people's? All right. Well, it's gonna have to be over here. All right, we've got. All right. What do I want to do next? So let's get. It is very interesting not pausing, making decisions. Let's just put this right here. Actually, no, I don't want that right there. Ooh, I pause. Shame on me. Ooh, let's get that off pause. This I'm going to position over here someplace. Alright, storehouse. No, I'm going to put buildings over there. Alright, we're going to remove this road. And we are going to put a storehouse. And I will retain my oddness of trying to have eaves pointed in a similar direction. Why am I pausing? Just old habits. That's going to be the hardest thing about this game style is just not pausing to look at stuff. Let's write back. You have no rightful claim here.
need to drill holes for the pegs.
So if the well's going to be right here. You are up and running, so we will get you fully populated. I got 3 timber left. How much timber is going to be needed for? Yeah, that's nice. All right, got that, and we're gonna put the granary right across the street. And then down here. We're out of timber until you guys are done.
Summer's coming soon. Soon the beaten sun.
Alright, so we are in the middle of things. So our resources are kind of lousy, which is excellent. Um, yeah, this is fun.
No, it should absolutely be placed over there.
You're up and running. I need to get. Yeah, I don't know where I want stalls to be yet, so we're not going to build those. Alright, 4 timber. This is going to have 4 people. It's probably a little wide.
Gave the old optimization
But you know what?
right. He spat it in my face and tried to guard me again with a rock.
That's okay. Alright, let's get rid of this little road here. And once we get 4 more timber, we're going to start there. And yeah, let's get our oxen purchased. Now that that's built, and things are going to be really slow because I have the stone going to be, it's going to be a long trip for these stones to get in here. But yeah, they're just going to sit there and chop, 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 chop. Need lots and lots of wood. And because I'm not focusing on housing, I only have 2 people in these families.
Gave the old ox a handful of month-old grain. He spat it in my face and tried to guard me
So
again
we're
with a rock.
definitely going to miss our first window, but that's okay. I'm having fun. Just kind of enjoying doing this thing au natural.
Can I stay with us, drink?
Let's see if there's a better place. Oh, yeah. Um, yeah, I'm going to still build 4 out here. All right, I've got logs. So let's.
Summer's coming soon.
Do we want to shape these a little more? All right,
Can't find a good
let's get rid of this road.
Summer's coming soon. Soon.
Okay, there's that.
Can't stay with his drink. Summer's coming soon. Soon.
All right. You've got everything off the ground yet? I think you do. So we are going to move you. Oh, should have transferred. Kind of wish we had the hunting camp up and running.
Summer's coming soon.
But it's okay. I'm not going to change any of the prioritizations.
We all know what that means.
Bring this here, move that there, on and on.
So maybe these four. Yeah, I don't know what's going to.
If I have to spend summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
All right, maybe that's what we can do. All right, let's see where these berries are. So yeah, they're right in the tree line. All right, so we got more timber. All right, let's make a backyard with about 100%.
Carry this alone. Just give me a hammer and something needs to not move. I'll put it in
Oh
place.
yeah. So there's an aesthetic that I like.
Is it me, or is that hinge a bit stiff? Is this beam straight? Methinks it is. Only
That's
straight enough
gonna
for this
be
kind of work.
wide enough. Oh, it will be. Extra 40. Looking for 100.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
A little bit much. There we go. 100.
Tomorrow, find a new home.
All right. You are done. So let's get you moved over here. All right, April. That's my first deadline. We were going to put a well back there.
Give me a hammer and something needs to not move.
Not as precise as I like them. And we are going to put a little market. Let's just put it out here. And we put a little another one right here.
I'll stay with his grip.
So we have first month grace period on homelessness.
Whoa, this is heavier than it looked.
But now that we are into April,
Summer's coming soon. Soon the beating sun.
We all know what that means. I'll stay with his grip.
all right.
Summer's coming soon. Soon the beating sun. We all know what that means.
Where are we going to build firewood?
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Summer's coming soon. Soon the beating sun. No more? Tomorrow, right?
Oh, I got way too much timber. I should start. Getting these people out to.
Bring this here, move that there.
Summer's coming soon. Soon the beating sun.
So I'm thinking I will do Voigtland for eating double berries. I've got the animals. I need to trade for lots of stuff. So I need a strong economy to afford it all. Question is, do I put my trade post up here? Which I'm thinking I will. There's better places for it, but I'm just going to keep it centralized. All right, hunting camp.
Just give me a hammer and something needs to
Want someone in there. All right. What was I doing? Trade posts.
Just give me a hammer and something needs to not move.
All right, and
Summer's coming soon. Soon.
so those are going to be perpendicular. So when I build them up,
Time to find a good tree. Soft.
and you are connected to the King's Road. Probably want to build my saw pits. All right, I'm just going to get this stuff built.
I need to drill more
Get the
for
homeless out. Just got one person working here. All right. So yeah, a very slow start, and that's okay. All right, so what's going to...
fresh start.
Hey, where are the pegs? Oh, there they are. veritable masterpiece of carpentry. Solid as a rock and twice as heavy.
Did we start chopping down some trees out here? Yeah, it looks like we did. Alright. Food we're good on.
No hobble. Tomorrow, find a new home.
Gotta get that going. So we're running out of pop to do stuff with. Don't know why it's taking so long. And we got an abandoned ox here, which I'm not a fan of. I guess a slower start like this, I'm going to have more idle oxen.
Give me a hammer and something needs to knock over. I'll put it into place.
Bring this here, move that there, on and on. There's no hovel. Tomorrow, find a new home. Or town.
Alright. Oop, nope, that's not a double.
Come on.
Alright, let's get this thing done quickly. Nope, nope.
Why do I have to carry this alone?
Oop. So I got 2 left. Really need to have these 5 houses built quickly so I can get this double berries going. Lingering memories of my homelessness.
Bring this in, use that there.
So I won't even miss my second window. Well, I've already missed my second window. Maybe my third. I haven't done that in a long time. And it's okay. Just keep saying that over and over again. It will be okay.
Summer's coming soon, and soon the beating sun.
Um,
Bring this in.
we want your area to be over here. We're going to keep that little patch there. And we're going to have you clear out down here. All right. I definitely don't need that being built right now, but oh well.
Give me a hammer and something needs to not move. Nice they were through. Why do I need to carry this slowly?
We're going to try and get the approval up. When we get these houses built. Yeah, that building the trade post really hurt me here.
Why do I need to carry this slowly?
But yeah, gotta keep these 3 occupied full time now. So I just have these 2 spare pops now. Yeah, some more things I don't need right now. Alright. Missed the 3rd pop growth. And that's okay. Got myself a nice little community here. Emphasis on little. But I'm a snail. Yeah, let's go down and get these houses built. How about that? That sounds like a wonderful idea. can take some breaks and get some firewood and food.
Bring this here, move that there, on and on.
So that's probably where we want to put our first spare person.
Summer's coming soon. Soon the things.
It looks like one person's going to be able to handle this berries for now. But Voigtland will
Why do I have to
double
carry this
that
all over?
increase. And that's an interesting question. Do I actually want to do charcoal in this run? If I'm doing Voigtland. No, because that's just silly. Because with Voigtland, it's going to be the same price, and I'll have to pay the 20. The only problem is, like the merchants are going to be walking around buying it up, and I'm in the central area here, so I'm going to have a little more merchant interaction. But as far as early economy, you might as well just save that export for something else.
Is this smooth enough?
All right, so 52%. Come on, let's get this house built, folks. There we go.
Hey, where are the pegs? Oh, there they are.
Something else didn't need built immediately, but okay.
Give me a hammer and something
I guess I really should put priorities on these things.
Give me a hammer and something needs to not move. She wouldn't have been floating away today. Probably chopped her before.
Get down and see these people develop this out.
That roof looks straight to
Again, enjoy the
certain
the beauty of the game. Just taking it slow and watching this stuff out. And I've seen this thing
building. So we must
many,
have power
many
somewhere around
times,
halfway through.
but we're playing games to entertain ourselves and to
When will work on the roof, good sirs?
spend our time and resources, our money, on things that will enhance our life. And so, yeah, smell the gaming roses. Alright, so we're going to be May 18th. And will I have 55 by then? Once I get rid of this homeless.
Give me a hammer and something needs to not move. I'll put it
So I think because we're doing firewood and
tries to carve me a new nipple.
we should be able to get the 55 before the 18th. Alright, I got no more homelessness, so Go away, -4 modifier. Oh, yeah, let's get the origin going. Go away, homelessness. I'm no longer homeless.
Why do I have to carry this alone? Splendid work on the roof, good sir.
Alright. So let's get a family over here. And your advance is... there. Have fun. Alright, 59%. May 13th. Coming up on the end of the hour. So once we get my first pop, I think we'll call this a video. Yeah, that's just how I'm approaching it. Voidland is just super powerful, but because I don't have iron, because I don't have, wait, do I have farmland? I never noticed. I have farmland. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So where's our good fields? All right. I really messed that up. Oh boy, did I mess up this start. Yeah, I'm not going to be continuing this past the hour. A little minor detail. I have farmland. That definitely would have influenced how I built things. Alrighty, well, lesson learned. I certainly had fun. But you know what? I got a little community. It's thriving just fine without the farmland. I probably won't continue this one. Or maybe I will. Because that's the thing is, like, as long as I'm not upgrading any of these houses, I'm not losing resources. So, you know, I can repurpose everything. In fact, let me just do that. I'll have a planning for a little growth someplace. So yeah, I'm not going to double up these. Like, that would be an upgrade. So I will lose out on logs there. Yeah, a little detail. I have rich farmland. I might want to take advantage of that. That's pretty powerful.
For instance,
I
move that there on and on.
And there we go. Our first family moved in. I'm going to pause it here. And so I missed out on 3 families. And that's okay. That's the main point of this video. It's okay. You'll do well. Even a silly reset like, building all over the farmland you want to eventually get to. That's okay. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click the bell icon to be notified when I post the next video in this installment. Yeah, I will continue with this campaign. And this, I got very good random things. I should have noticed far sooner that I had rich farmland. That should have been obvious, only having the one rich node. But I missed out on that thing because I'm just, I guess, out of sorts of trying to embrace the new play style. But yeah, even ignoring that, I'm not utilizing the farmland. I got a nice little setup here. For just a basic town, and I'm definitely ready to kind of start selling these berries. Get enough for a horse, and really start production. So, thank you all for watching. Please share with me your comments on this playstyle and things like that. And subscribe and click the bell icon. I'm posting this on my personal account, and my YouTube account, I'm saving that for Star Citizen stuff. I really had a successful IAE this year, and so I kind of want to have my new subscribers just dealing with Star Citizen stuff over there. So I'm going to put my Manor Lords, which is kind of like my current passion, learning the game and playing the game. And while I wait for Star Citizen to get further developed before I really dive into that full time. So take care, everyone, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.